I started off as a physical therapist and then transitioned into occupational therapy. So I can speak to both professions, which I love both equally. But definitely I started with geriatrics. Then I went into the neurological population, Parkinson, and then towards the tail end, definitely heavy neurological, stroke, traumatic brain injury. I think one thing that I do love learning about or working with students is just their novelty and their approach to things. It's very different because they don't know. So if I work with a faculty member, if I work with somebody in the same field, we kind of speak the same language. But it's so interesting to see a student see things for the first time and their interpretation of it. So I think I really enjoy that. And that also helps me with my teaching to make sure I'm being effective and also ultimately engaging. Definitely one case rings a bell, and it was one young woman, and she had a craniotomy, and so surgeons pretty much, they shave off half the head and they leave the other head of hair without regard for the person. So I spoke to her husband and we gave her a beautiful buzz cut, a very nice G.I. Jane, and made her do her nails, her hair, and just pretty much brought her back to who she was. So I guess the moment that I would say was pretty much the moment was when we finally finished doing her hair, her makeup, and we got her dressed. When her husband came in and saw her, and just, it was a very emotional moment, but it was pretty much, like I said, bringing that person back to who she was, and her husband being able to see that.